Hey, what's up everybody? Danny Lightning here with another video. Hope you guys are all doing awesome. I just want to say thank you to everybody who watches my videos and such stuff. Just so you guys know, my goal is to make videos that the average player will find helpful or useful or something along those lines. And I always try to choose game footage that I think really gives you a realistic idea of what a robot or a set of weapons performs like. Now I can go out and record for 3 hours just to get that perfect game, but I choose not to do that because that one perfect game isn't the way those weapons or robots perform game after game after game. So in my opinion, that's not a fair assessment of what something's actually like. So I try to choose the game footage that I really feel depicts the robot or the weapons in its true nature, according to what type of game your average player is going to have for it. And we got all kinds of snow. First snow of the year. I'm all out of breath walking through here. Sucks having the autoimmune issues. It messes me up a lot, but it is what it is. But anyways, thanks for watching my videos and coming out to my streams, everybody. I really do appreciate all of you a lot. This is the little local park, but I come up here about, I don't know, I probably come around this thing 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times a day, at least in the summer. Since I got the autoimmune disease, it really messes up my muscles. So about every 2 hours, I got to get up and move around and walk, or I just get so stiff I can barely move. So I get a lot of walking in. That's about the only exercise I can get. I wish I could sit in my chair longer. I mean, honestly, not being able to sit in a chair very long holds me back. Even when I do my live streams, I'm usually laying down. I just got I just put some green sheets over where I'm laying down so I can use it like a green screen, and nobody knows the difference, I hope. But it sucks not being able to sit in a chair. It limits the amount of time I have to spend recording game footage and doing this and doing that. So having a disability sucks. But nonetheless, I mean, at the same time, if I didn't have the disability, I probably never would have started the YouTube channels, or at least never really taken it too seriously. And I guess at that point, I never would have became a YouTuber. So I guess there's always some good that comes out of bad situations. But the worst thing is not being able to sit in a chair like a normal person, because there's so much interesting stuff I could do. If I could just sit in my chair and work on editing all day long and stuff like that, I'd be able to get so much more done and make more interesting and more fancy videos. But I do the best with the little bit of time I have to sit in my chair every morning and record game footage and edit videos and all that stuff. So I bring you guys the best videos I can, even though I'm being held back by the autoimmune issues. So it is what it is. But I'm just glad I can get out and walk around and stuff still. They think I have stiff person syndrome. And the bad news is eventually, if that progresses, they say eventually you probably won't be able to walk or anything. So I just hope it never gets to that point. Basically, the doctors run a bunch of blood tests and they say, well, we can see that your immune system's attacking your body and your muscles and your nerves, but none of those tests pinpoint the exact autoimmune thing. I guess stiff person syndrome, there's not really any test that can 100%, diagnose you with that. They just kind of have to go by the symptoms. So far, I've had about 3 or 4 doctors say, we think you have stiff person syndrome. There's no proper test for that, but your symptoms are like pretty much dead on. And after I looked that up, I think they're right, Like I have pretty much 99% of the symptoms of stiff person syndrome. I mean, some days it's hard to walk and get around, to tell you the truth. I still get out for my walks, and even if it's painful or horrible, I still do it, because if I don't, I feel worse. So even on bad days, I force myself to get up and go for my walks. I mean, I could probably go in our basement. Like I rent a room in a house and we do have a nice big basement. So I can go down there and walk in the winter, but As long as it's not too freezing cold, I like to actually get out. So even in the winter, I come out here and walk around this park a few times a day. I mean, I do spend some time walking in the basement, like if it's super cold or, you know, days like this, I go downstairs and walk in the basement more often than I come out to the little park here. But in the summer, about every 2 hours I go out for a walk. Usually takes me about half an hour-ish to go from my house around here and back. But I think I usually walk about 5 or 6 miles per day between several little walking sessions. So I do the best I can. It sucks having disabilities and problems, but I do what I can, guys and gals. I guess I've been rambling on long enough here. But thank you so much for watching my videos. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. I really do. Thank you. Thank you for supporting the channel. If it wasn't for you guys watching the videos, you know, this YouTube channel wouldn't exist. So thanks to you guys watching it. I'm going to keep this channel going as long as you guys are watching the video. Comma. As long as it's getting a little bit of views. I just said comma. I often talk into my phone and it types out what I say. So I'm kind of used to saying comma when I have my phone up like this. But anyways, as long as the videos are getting a decent amount of views, I'll keep making them as long as I can. So thank you so much. You guys and girls are amazing. Hope you all having an awesome day, and we will catch you next time. Bye-bye.